Alright, let's see his perks here. Let's check this out. Rapid Brutality. You no longer gain Bloodlust, but you get Haste when you hit somebody with a basic attack. Now, this is probably the strongest from what I've read. It's kind of like they gave the killer Made for this. Alright, it's like a response to the Survivor's perk Made for this. And I think this is going to help the weaker killers a lot. The ones who don't have a power to help them in chase. So yeah, Rapid Brutality looks really good, just from a glance. Alien Instinct. You see the aura of the farthest survivor for 5 seconds, and that survivor is oblivious for 20 seconds. It's kind of like barbecue, except there's an added benefit of making the farthest survivor from you oblivious, which lets you sneak up on them. And the other interesting thing is that there is no range requirement, which means that if all the survivors are near the hook, you could reveal the closest survivor to you, who could be like only 10 meters away. Just depends on how close everybody else is. Oh, but hang on, there is a requirement here. You see the aura of the farthest injured survivor. Ooh. Okay, so it might not be as good as I thought, but it still seems strong. And then Ultimate Weapon. When you open a locker, this perk activates. Survivors entering your tear radius reveal their position and regain blindness. This looks like a very strong detection perk. It's almost like having Dr. Static Blast. I think a lot of killers, Huntress, Nurse, Trickster, they're gonna love this. Overall, his perks look strong. And there is a new map, the Nostromo Wreckage. You probably watched the movie. I mean, I just watched the movie last night to prepare for this. The ship is where the movie takes place. And then they wreck the ship on a planet, and that's where they find the alien, so. Look at these animations, guys. Very cool. Alright, let's see his basic attack. That scream. Alright. And, okay, what does the select control station do? I'm not sure what that does. Here, let me test on this. What do I do with this? Oh, enter tunnel. Oh, what the heck? Oh my gosh. I'm like crawling at supersonic speed here. I guess I can, you know... Oh wow, look at that. That's really cool. Oh my goodness, guys. And then he gets Killer Instinct if anybody's nearby. Okay, apparently these survivors can set up flame turrets to slow you down. Yeah, this is looking really cool. Yeah, it's like you actually get to traverse the upside down, as opposed to just like going from one spot to another. It's very neat. Okay, and then there's the perk going off. I get haste whenever I damage somebody. Okay, and then I have access to a tail attack. Let's see what this does. Looks like a long-range melee. I'll have to see... Is it a charge attack? No, you just tap it and then it hits people. Alright. That's really cool. Oh, it disables my tail attack as well, those turrets. Oh, here's the Nostromo. Oh, that's where they killed the robot from the movie. Definitely iconic. It really feels like you're the alien from the movie, tunneling around in this place. You can select where to go. Tells you the route to take. Look at that. You can pick up on survivors' footsteps while you're in the tunnels. The Xenomorph enters runner mode when automatically not on cooldown. In runner mode, the Xenomorph walks on all 4 legs and becomes stealthier, reducing his tear radius. Oh, I didn't read that part. Okay, so whenever your tail attack is ready, you're also stealthier. Okay, so he has the normal movement speed and normal tear radius. But maybe this tear radius goes to half when he's in runner mode. I'm not sure what the actual number is, but let's see what his difficulty is. Moderate. And yeah, that sounds fair. He does sound like he's a moderate killer. He's got tunnels. He can move around fast underground. In runner mode, when he's in the tunnels or when he hasn't been hit by a flame turret for a while, he gets a reduced radius, and he's harder to see because he's crouching, right? He has his tail attack, which can ignore pallets and windows in certain situations. He has the control stations, which survivors can use to gain turrets from. If the turrets are near a power station, when he comes out of one, they will be temporarily disabled. So survivors can't just place the turrets at all of the stations, so he can't exit one without getting hit. The flame turrets, let's see, when they enter the radius of a turret, it attacks, so he gets staggered. It's a minor slow, but it prevents you from doing anything when you're hit by the turret, just for like a second or two. The survivor can repair a turret if the Xenomorph does not destroy it. I've never tried that before, repairing a turret, because from my experience, the killer always destroys the turrets whenever he gets a chance, which is fair, of course. You don't want them lying around the whole game. Oh, interesting. And carrying a turret makes you immune to detection while the killer is in a tunnel. So yeah, there's a lot to his power. It's both complex and simple to grasp. So Ripley's perks. Chemical Trap. After completing 50% on any gen, this perk activates. When standing next to a dropped pallet, press the active ability button to install a trap. When the killer performs a break action on the trap pallet, it explodes, and they are slowed for 50% for 4 seconds. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to run this, just because it helps prolong the chases. It's like if they just want to complete a little bit of gen time and then you get a reward for doing that. Light-footed. While healthy, your footsteps are silent. I have a feeling I'm going to be using this myself. For the longest time, there's only 2 things you couldn't really silence in DBD. Those were your footsteps and coughing. And coughing you still can't silence, but now you can silence your footsteps, which is really good. This is 100% going into my stealth builds. I am definitely going to try this. So, Lucky Star as well. When you hide in a locker, you leave no pools of blood and make no grunts of pain. Oh, this also looks like a pretty good stealth perk as well. When you exit the locker, you see other survivors and the closest generator's aura. So there's some detection to this as well as some stealth. I think these perks look pretty good on the surface. We'll have to test them out, of course. So what do you think, guys? You good or bad? Is the killer good or bad? Kind of balanced? Yeah, we'll see. He's looking like he could be strong. He's got mobility, he's got anti-chase, he's got some stealth to him, he's got detection, you know, he's got like the whole shebang, you know? But yeah, I think we've covered everything here. I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.